Now, before we add filler or journal cards to our layouts, I think it's a really good idea to get in the habit of naming your layouts and placing them in folders right from the beginning. Naming your layouts is extremely helpful when it comes to organizing your pages. Placing them in folders is really the only way you can view your pages side by side, and it will help to see how things are flowing. So in this next video, we are going to cover how to create new folders. I'm going to show you how to move pages between folders. And I'm also going to demonstrate how you can go about naming your pages. So let's open up the library and get started. I'm going to open up my Project Life app and navigate over to the library. And let's look at the folder section. Now you can see I already have a folder in my library. It's titled here 2017 Volume 1. And I have it set up and named this way for printing purposes. Now I already know that my pages are going to be printed in a hardbound book directly through the Project Life app. I also know that these hardbound books have a page limit of 60 pages. What's nice about these folders is that when you open one, it will tell you at the top how many pages are in that folder. So let's open this one up. And here you can see that I have 65 pages in the folder. Now, when I reach 60, I know it's time to start another folder. So because I have 65 pages in here, I know I need to create a new folder and move some things around. So let's go back. We're going to back it up into the library, and I want to create a new folder. So in this folder section, you have a little option called Add Folder. We're going to tap on it, and I'm going to name it 2017 Volume 2, and I'm going to create my folder. And you can see that it shows up at the very end of my other folders. And unfortunately, there's no way to drag and drop folders to rearrange them in any specific folder. So now I'm going to come back over here to Volume 1. Okay. I have 65 pages in here, and so if I count backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can see that this is into June, and I really don't want to break up my month of June between two albums. So I want to move all of my June pages into a new folder. To do that, I'm just going to tap on the first page here called June, and I'm going to select Add to Folder, and I want to put it in 2017 Volume 2. Okay, I'm going to do that on each and every one. So it's going to take a few moments here. Add to folder. Oops. Let's see, add to folder. We have a few more, so bear with me. Two more. And here's my last one. Okay, so they're all in my 2017 Volume 2 folder. Now I just want to delete these pages from this folder. I don't need these pages in here anymore. So to do so, if you tap and hold, tap on it and remove from folder. Okay, when you remove your pages from your folder, you are not deleting them from the app. Okay, you are just taking them out of the folder. Your pages are safe. I'm gonna keep going there. All right, now let's back out of my library and come back into the 2017 Volume 2, and you could see that those pages are all in my new folder. Now let's go ahead and put those new pages that we were just working on into this 2017 Volume 2 folder. I'm going to click on this icon here, that little plus sign, and a new screen is going to come up with all of your pages, and it's asking you which page would you like to add to this folder. Now this can get very convoluted, it can get very confusing, so we can sort our pages. If we come up here to sort, we can sort them by modified date and watch how these change. We can sort by creation date. We can sort by event date, which was what I had it at originally, and then by page name. But I think I want to look at this as the modified date, because this will bring up those pages that I was working most currently at the top. And I can see that the 4 pages that I want to move to my new folder are right here at the top. All right, so I'm going to click on this one right here, and I'm just going to keep repeating the process until all of my pages are in my new folder, just like that. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and rename these pages, and you can see kind of my naming system here. So let's look up here at the beginning of June. I have it labeled as June 1-L and June 1-R. So obviously the month June is going to start my name for my page, and then the number 1 is, this means that it is the first layout in June. So it's the first layout. And then the -L, L is signifying that it is the left-hand side of the page. Okay, so June 1R is the right-hand side of the page. And I keep going and naming my pages this way according to what number layout they will be placed in my album. Okay, so here you see I have June 2-L, June 2-R. So I want to keep this naming convention, and I'm going to tap on that first layout I was working on, and then select Update Page Info. Now this is starting July, so I want to type in July. This is going to be the first double page spread, and it is the left-hand side of the spread. Now if I wanted to, I could come here and change the date as well, but I'm not going to worry about that because I am organizing my pages by name and dragging and dropping, and not by date. So I'm going to hit apply, and you can see how I have my new name of my page here right underneath it. Let's tap the next one, update page info. This is July 1-R. Hit apply. This one here. Oh, shoot, I just accidentally removed it from the folder. So I'm going to come back and add it back in, and watch how we can drag and drop. If you just hold on, if you hold on to that page and drag and drop it, I'm going to place it right there where it was going to go originally. So let's rename this, update. Now this is going to be July 2-L. Hit apply. Oh. And then finally, this last page here, update page info. We're going to type in July 2-R and then hit apply. So my pages are nice and organized, and this is the way I like to name them. And find some sort of naming convention that works for you. This is just something that works for me. So organizing your layouts in folders is extremely helpful, and I would encourage you to get in the habit of doing it from the beginning, as it will save a lot of time when you go to print your pages through the app.